Hello my little storm clouds and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. We are back with another tier list video, and like I said in my other tier list videos, in my kit one and my stuff one, I have done these before. It was over a year ago and I wanted to do an updated version for any packs that have been added or if my opinions have changed. Now I've been playing for a lot longer and been a content creator for a lot longer. A little bit of a problem with this one is there's been no other game packs since Werewolves, which, oh my god, I don't even know when Werewolves came out, but I swear down it was like over 2 years ago. What happened to game packs? I feel like stuff packs, we had like a big massive pause on those, and then we got Home Chef Hustle and Crystal Creations, and they forgot about game packs and we just get kits over and over. Please give me game packs and stuff packs back, because we've not had a stuff pack since Crystal Creations, which I feel like that was like a year ago. I could be wrong, honestly, time just flies. But like I said, my order has definitely changed. I know 100% it has changed. So I'm going to do this anyway, even though there's no extra game packs. And yes, I am wearing the same shirt that I was in the last video, even though this is like over a week later I'm filming this. It might be even more than a week later, maybe 2 weeks. I just really like the shirt. Okay, I've also got it in white. I want to get it in grey too, just so I've got all of the colours. It's comfy and I feel like a pirate wearing it, so let's jump into it. So this is my tier list. We have S, which is like the best of the best, and then we have A, B, C and D, so it's working down, D being the worst, and the other ones are sort of around the middle. And I'm hoping I have collected these in the correct order. I think I did. Sometimes they end up a little bit jumbled when I'm getting the images, but fingers crossed I've got the right ones. So the first game pack we ever got was Outdoor Retreat. And I'm like looking at this, and there is a few items I do really like. It's not even the basic furniture items. It's the debug items. I love using the little insects and stuff like that and sizing the cage down so we get like a butterfly or some fireflies. I really love doing that. And I think like the cool bed that's made of like, it's got like a wooden frame. I think that's from Outdoor Retreat. I believe it's from Outdoor Retreat. I could be totally wrong. Is it the wooden bed frame where it's got like the curves and there is the tree with the candles? I feel like that's Outdoor Retreat. Sorry if I'm wrong, but there's not enough items in here for me to give this a high enough score. And I don't think the gameplay is anything special with this. Clothing wise, I think there's a couple of cool pieces, but again, not enough to be amazing to me. So I'm toying between B and C, because it's not D, because I know what's going to be D and it's not D. Is it a B or is it a C? I don't feel like I've played it enough as it is, so I'm going to go for C. Like I said, there's a couple of nice items in here that I do really like, but is it a pack that you need? No, I feel like a lot of the stuff in here you can get from elsewhere, bar the bugs that you can find around the world, but not many people are going to want that. I'm just weird. Next up we have Spa Day. Spa Day was the only pack we got that was refreshed so far. I really hope they refresh some more packs, because it really did help Spa Day. Adding being able to do nails and adding nails just into the game when they did the Spa Day refresh was really good. I like some of the items in Spa Day. It is a very modern pack, so for me it's not like top tier, but I also feel like it's quite fun. It's very different. Like not nothing else that's like a spa. Like, it's such a specific pack, but I actually really like the pack. Again, it's definitely not S. I don't even think it's A, because there's other ones that I would put above this, I think. So this might be a B for me. Better than Outdoor Retreat, but not quite as high as some of the other ones. So let's just slot you in there. Next up we have Dine Out. Dine Out is the pack that I think needs the biggest refresh. It is so broken still, and it was the third game pack that was ever released, and how is it still broken even with tons of bug updates? So I need them to fix Dine Out. Also, by the way, I just want to throw this in here. If you do want to purchase any of these packs, you can use my code STORM at checkout, and it helps me out a little bit. I do make a little bit of commission if you decide to use my code. So it's a great way to support creators you really love. You can use it on the EA app or the Sims website, and it includes all packs, including the bundle, excluding the build your own bundle. And again, thank you if you do decide to use my code. So where are we shoving Dine Out? Like, it should be a good pack. The whole thing of restaurants should be good. Is it D? I know, because I quite like some of the items in here. I think they're really cute, and the whole idea of it's good. Some of the outfits are cute. I don't think it's D. I'm gonna maybe go with C, just because I feel like there's more items in Dine Out that I like, but the gameplay is not so good in my opinion. That's for me. It is broken on my side when I've tried it. I know I don't do a lot of gameplay, but it is a little bit broken. Next up we have Vampires. Vampires is such a good game pack, and all occults need to be to the level of vampires. They're so good. The whole system that's going on with that needs to be like vampires for all of them. Mermaids needs to be changed so it's like vampires. And you got to think, mermaids from Island Living, that was an expansion pack. I know you got like a bigger world and stuff, but they really needed to flesh out the mermaids more. And vampires really hit the mark with this. Gameplay wise, it is really, really good. The outfits are super, super cute if you like that style. It is very Victorian Gothic. And the actual build items, again, beautiful, beautiful items. There's an odd item that I don't really like, or it's very specific. But overall, this is an excellent pack and has to be an S for me. I don't think I put it this high last time, but I've been using it way more since doing my fantasy save file, and there is some really, really nice items. So the next one, Parenthood. When I say I can't even remember what is in this pack, and some people are going to hate this because I feel like a lot of people really like Parenthood. Gameplay wise, I could not tell you what gameplay is added from Parenthood because, like I said, I don't do a lot of gameplay. It is very rare or very specific gameplay when I'm just enjoying myself. And I can't think of a single item bar the kitchen items. And it's only because I used the kitchen items to create a green kitchen, because this was an early on game pack and we didn't have a lot of options at the time if you didn't have a lot of the packs. And there's this really nice mint green colour, and I needed it for a build. I can't remember what it was. This was before I was doing content, and that's all I can remember from it. Do I think it's D? I don't think it's D. That, like, putting it on par with the one that I think's D, I can't do that to Parenthood. I feel like a lot of people are really gonna like Parenthood, so don't take my word for it on this. I've heard a lot of people say good things about Parenthood. It's just because me as a builder, I don't really use it, so I'm going to put this one in C also. Next up, Jungle Adventure. Now this is one where the gameplay on this is fantastic. I feel like when this one came out was when I really started getting invested in watching people on YouTube. So again, before I was a content creator, I was just playing Sims for fun and I was watching people on YouTube. And I remember watching, I think, was it Deligracy that I watched and she like played through it? I can't remember, it was such a long time ago. And the gameplay looked really, really good. I really like some of the outfits in this. Some of the trees and bushes, especially in debug in this, are also beautiful. I really, really like this pack. Definitely better than Sparta, but it's not quite vampires for me. So I'm going to pop this one in A. Next up, Strangerville. And Strangerville, I feel like, could have got away with being an expansion pack if they just had like maybe a couple more lots and a few more build items and cast items. They could have got away with it being a pack, an expansion pack. There is quite a bit of gameplay to it with the mother plant. Again, I watched people do this. Did I watch James Turner? I think I watched James Turner with that one. Oh, it could have been Deligracy. I watched them a lot back then, and that was like, they were the first main two people that I watched with the Sims, and then I found people like Plumbella and Steffo Sims and Little Simsy. So I know the gameplay is good. I have not personally played it much, and I really love the doors and windows in this pack, and they're all very uniform, which I really, really like. They're very different from a lot of the other doors and windows we've got, so we've got some variation, so it's not all samey, so I like that. I think Strangerville might have to go as an A for me, because it's better than Sparta. Yes, I'm going to go with A. I'm going to go with A. Next up, we've got Realm of Magic. I feel like this pack is a bit of a hit and miss in some areas. I really like the build items personally, but they are very, very specific, and they all match really, really well. But I really like the items, they're really beautiful. You can become a spellcaster, basically a witch or a wizard, and there was not a lot of lots. I know it's a game pack, so game packs don't tend to have a lot of lots, but I feel like there's barely any. And I know there's technically a lot if you go into the magic realm, but again, there's not a lot to do in the magic realm. I just wish there was a little bit more. I really like the idea of the familiars. I feel like not many people know about the familiars, and I do like it. And I really love the items from Debug. Again, I feel like I might have to knock Sparday down because I'm like, it's better than Sparday for me personally, but I don't feel like it's quite on par with Strangerville. Or do I? This one's a really, really tough one because I feel like it's missing out, especially on the spellcaster sort of side of things. I feel like it could be fleshed out a bit more like vampires. I feel like it's better than the mermaids, but not quite as good as vampires. I think I'm going to put it in A because it's not the same as Sparday. To me, it's better than Sparday, personally. Do I need to say anything with this one? A couple of the build items are nice, but again, it's very hard to use a lot of them. I think there's a wallpaper I like using, and some of the flooring is a little bit nice. Clothing wise, this is the only thing that I like about it, is it works well for my fantasy save file, because there is like hooded things, some really nice like costumey sort of looking things, but that is it. And I could easily go without it, so for me it has to be a D. I'm sorry. Well, I'm not sorry. Most people don't like Journey to Batu. There's a handful of people that don't mind it. I know Gons, he loves Journey to Batu and it's one of his favourite packs. Everybody has their own opinions on things. You might hate the way I have my list, and that's fine. This is just my opinions on things, and I'm trying to go in depth for the reasons I think so. Next up, Dream Home Decorator. Right, Dream Home Decorator is very modern, but it has the couches where you can have a corner couch, a round couch, any couch. What are they called? Sectional couches. That's what they're called. So I really love that. I love the different cubes you can link together. Again, it's all like sectional pieces that you can put together, and I love that aspect of it. Apparently the gameplay is very broken, and I've honestly never tried the gameplay. Again, like I'm saying, very modern, so I don't use it as much as I used to, but the items are still really, really nice. Some really beautiful swatches of things, a lot of different wood tones, from really light colours all the way through medium tones, all the way to dark tones. So I like that there's a lot of variation in there. Is this a B or is this an A? I don't know, because like I said, I really love the items, and if you love modern stuff, you are going to love this pack. Just the sectional alone makes me want to put it in A. Oh, I'm going to put it in A. I'm going to put it's better than Sparday. That's all I'm going to say. That one's better than Sparday for me personally, so I've got to. And then lastly, the last pack we got, like I said, which feels like it was so long ago, was Werewolves. Again, I don't feel like the werewolves were as fleshed out as vampires, but they still did a better job on them than the mermaids. I like a lot of the items in Werewolves. They're quite run down, quite rustic. I use a lot of the littler items. I love the little moon lamp. It's like one of my favourite things in the game. And again, this might be another A. Again, it's not vampires, but it's not Sparday. So I've got to go like that in between. And this is why I keep thinking I need to move Sparday down, because I feel like some of them I could, but then I'm like, oh, but Sparday is better than these. Oh, why is this the hardest set that I've done? And I feel like I'm just so torn. Is it? I'm going to put in A. I'm sorry, I've got a lot in A. It's fine. It's fine. There's a lot in A. We also got a world with Werewolves, which I like. Because with game packs, sometimes we get a world, sometimes we don't. And if we don't get a world, we tend to get something else more fleshed out gameplay-wise. So you get like I'm like, maybe not. I think I'm happy. I think this, like I said, this one has been the hardest one for me so far. I feel like the next one, I would say that, and there's must be packs that I'm forgetting about. When I do expansion packs, I'm going to just like fly through it, because I know which ones I really, really love, and I know which ones I'm not too keen on. But like I said, I'm saying that now, and I must be forgetting about some of the packs where I don't know where I'd put them. Anyway, like I said in my last videos as well, I really love it when you comment down below to say if you would vastly change this, or if there's something you just think, or like you might think Journey to Batu is an S. And I'd love to hear it, because I love hearing people's opinions. Tell me why you think it is so good, or why you don't think it's so good. You might hate vampires. Like I said, that's the great thing. Like, people have personal preferences, and I love hearing what other people think. But that is it for this video. Don't forget you can use code STORM at checkout to help me out a little bit. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!